The smell of oil pervades throughout. What the fuck was that? I call out, but my words collapse against the walls. My body is too soft and my outline is too blurry. Of course I can't break through. I'm no more. Oh, okay. Let me just settings and then music volume. Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome to Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. Let's start. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? To start with, it's a yellow dwarf. Those constitute for just 7 to 10% of all stars in the universe. It's an outliner even among those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily covered in dark spots. The sun isn't. The majority of its surface is bright. In fact, it has 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its overall brightness index is nothing special. You can't even call it underwhelming compared to other stars of its type. But even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can. And I find that really cute. Must have been some newspapers from years ago. But that small piece of tree, I need to oh my god, it's so loud. No kidding, holy hell. But that small piece of trivia still pops out in my mind whenever I look up at the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of the sky, not much of the sun. I guess that's kind of the region it is. Some people say the sun is just lazing around in our parts with the constant snow. But people that go around saying that, well, they clearly haven't read the newspaper. The more I thought about things like that, the more I learned. The more I realized how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing. I mean improbable. Ooh, such tough words. You can't deny the world is full of great coincidences. It's to the point where I've begun to ask myself how much of it we can attribute to pure chance. The universe was so kind as to give us both a star and a planet with the perfect conditions for sentient life. Just the slightest fluctuations in the compositions of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between Earth and the Sun, and none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. Some would call it a miracle. And of course, that's a lovely way to put it. But isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? But it's not that I subscribe to the entropic principle or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe that the universe exists just for our sake, Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists solely to be observed. When a baby is born, it is not preoccupied with how it is perceived. That conscious need emerges later as a child develops self-awareness. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surrounding. So if anything, it's the opposite of the anthropic principles entails. We're social creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say the universe itself shares that priority, it just doesn't make sense to me. Although you can also think about it this way. A child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. Or what if the child is the world? What if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? What can all encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world. Duh. Wait, now this makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe has no choice but to be self-centered. Even if this wasn't the case when I was born, what if the universe developed a desire to be perceived by others as it matures? The same way that a child would. And what do we do when we want others to perceive us a certain way? We try to mold ourselves accordingly. I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed, because there's nothing more a world can do but to observe itself. It's the best and only pastime there is. As far as the world is connected, what does pastime mean? And if the observation is good, more observation is even better. Of course, an endless universe can observe itself endlessly. You could say that its observation value equals infinity. That value may seem absolute, but it isn't really, not in mathematics. Infinity plus 1 exists. It's a value that the universe could never reach as a singular, albeit infinite observer. So it had to create new, finite observers to add to its infinity. It needed to create sentient life. Sentient life is the plus 1. When I put it like that, it sounds like all of us are extras in a party. Now, isn't that fun? They finally get to the game. This vast, mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make new observers possible. It fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely just to have us here. It works so hard to share its one joy with us, worthless insects. Oh no, this can't be. That's cute. That's really cute. I should have expected this. I should have known the infinite universe will be infinitely cute. This world truly is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. What is this image? God damn. Ira Grachevskaya is missing. I look up from my desk. A low hum runs through the class. How Grachevskaya? What? Seriously? She's just skipping. Nah, she ran off with that one guy. You saw? No, but come on, you know her. She's totally... Silence! The teacher taps her journal on the desk. Ira's parents filled the report yesterday night. They haven't seen her since she left school. Another round of whispers. The teacher raises her voice. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding Ira, please report it to the teacher's office or the police of the school. That is all. On to the lesson. Creak! Wait! You really expect us to study like normal after hearing that? Yeah, we are shocked too, you know. Oh my god, there's so many classmates. Where were Rick sick? Seriously, our classmate's missing. Our friend, our Iroshka. The room fills with repulsive giggles. Cut it out. Garen, sit back down. The teacher's voice sounds as dry as it did when she broke the news. Dry. She turns towards the blackboard to write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. So let's not act dramatic. If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. A bird flies past the window. Caw! Disappearance! Give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? That's a myth. You can file a missing report whenever, especially if it's a kid. Oh yeah? Hey, let's go report each other as missing and see who we find first. Ha! You're on! No, but seriously, what if there's sudden hubbub? So she didn't come to school. Big deal. I thought wandering off was her whole thing. Right? That's just garbage. Bro, fuck you. For yeah. Bet her parents just want some attention. Like they need any more of that. I mean, I've heard some weird cases. Yeah, never say never. Crazy is genetics. You think she's in some crack house now? Haha, no way. Do we even have any? I wish. But I need something to match his face. At least that'd be something fun to do. Honestly. Hey. But she's like, for sure with the guy, right? The guy? You don't know? Bunch of people seen them together. It's some older dude, he's like 30 or something. Ew! You serious? Yeah, it's so trashy. I slowly walk behind my classmates as we head to the next lesson. It's irritating. Their conversation is ticking me off. I'm not sure why. It's not as if they aren't making sense. It's not unusual for Ira to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news like real gravity. Really, I'm no better than them. There is trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Ira. Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, I thought that flashed my mind was rather ugly. Now nobody will come to save me. What? Ew, gross. I don't know what that means, but okay. But regardless of what people are saying, and regardless of what I personally think, there's still a missing person. Her poor parents must be so worried. Just picturing it makes me feel glum. I'm not surprised Ira would just run off somewhere without telling anybody, but still. What is that image? It's not like we've ever been friends. It would be strangers if I acted torn up about it, right? She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself in trouble. Always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. They're right. This wouldn't be the first time Ira left for God knows where. But is it really true? The stuff they said about that older man, I've never even seen or heard anything like that. Even though this whole time, I suppose it's plausible, knowing how some girls are. Even so, I never have thought Ira would be the type to be love-struck like that. Love-struck, huh? When I put it that way, then it's almost... yeah. It's... ew, what the fuck? It's most definitely cute. Ira in love. Forbidden love too. Wow, I never have guessed. I never took that girl for a romantic. But she is a girl at the end of the day. And she does like those types of books. So perhaps she was planning to elope all along? What's elope mean? Ugh, crap. It's all so complicated. I'm really torn about this, I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. Such beautiful young love with no regard for anyone, or what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. It's incredibly cute. But on the other hand, I'm really sad. It's selfish and it's dumb. But if Ira is really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anymore. Hey, Shubina. Huh? You know anything about this? No. Why would I? Well, you two were pretty close, right? Your whole group chuckles. We weren't. No, not at all. Really? I thought you two were dykes. What? They all erupt in laughter. We weren't. We didn't even talk. Vadim, you dumbass. Oh my god. Screwing the old guy, she ain't like that. I don't know. Some chicks swing both ways. You never know these days. I don't. It's... Look at her face. Chill out, Shubina. We're just kidding. Jeez. Why are you getting scared? Why are you getting so scared anyways? You really a lesbo or something? I'm not. They just keep laughing. What can I even say to that? No matter what I do, they just keep laughing. If Ira came in through the door right now and heard what they were saying, all hell would break loose. I mean, she already disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she's already left for her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through our snowy schoolyard as we speak. No, she's already inside. She's already left with her wet, puffy jacket in the cloakroom, and now she's going down the corridor, up the stairs, to the left. That's right, she's coming. She can storm me any minute now. Right, that's it. I hear her. I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Ira's coming. What's with that face? You look like you're holding in a shit, okay? She's totally a lesbo. I'm not. I've never talked to her. I've told you. The steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They never sounded like her in the first place. Well, maybe not with her, but like in general. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shubina? Why is that? Huh? I don't know. I just... Dude, look at her. Be real. Come on, don't say that. What? You wanna be her boyfriend? Hey Shubina, wanna go out with Igor? Oi! Oh, what? Come on, he's a great guy, right Igor? You treat her right. Piss off, man. I'm not doing this. I bite my tongue. There I go again. Bad habit. It's not like it works anyway, so why do I keep doing it? I plop down at my desk and start mindlessly flipping through the textbook. I need to stop indulging fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If Ira came in through the door and beat them right up then and there, would it really help my case? They probably keep saying those same things behind her back and to my face. I guess it really would be for the worst. Yeah, I shouldn't have wished for that. If Ira saw that, it would just add fuel to the fire. So it's a good thing she didn't interfere. It's a good thing. It's a really great thing. At least these guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with the gossip. I can't focus on studying either. I keep thinking. The last time I saw Ira, the teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning, but she didn't show up to class. That part's nothing new. Ira has always had a bad attendance record, so I assume she skipped as usual and went to see that man they talked about. They should go see him right away, because in that case, yesterday evening. Go home, Asya. The teacher's office, was it? I'm kind of scared to go straight to the police, but I should probably report that. Not sure if it'll be any help, and for some reason the idea of telling anyone what I saw, something about it just doesn't sit right with me. But there's no logical reason for that. I need to get over myself. Sure, she's probably fine. I know that. Freaking everybody knows that. But if she's not well, I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I might also be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. If Ira really ran away to be someone that she cares about so deeply, away from society's ridicule, would it really be right to ruin it? Crap, I have to admit, I'm also a little judgmental. I mean, it's really beautiful. I do believe that judging love like that is ugly. But whenever I start to consider it closely, I just can't brush it off. How much older that man is, I just can't. I really know better than the rest. Wait, that's it. So that's why I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. It must be the good in me screaming, don't ruin their good fortune. They are probably so happy together right now. It's none of your business. Oh, that's a bad way to think about it. Gosh. Yes, that must be it. That explains everything. Should I follow my heart then? Should I keep silent? It's not as if what I had seen will make a difference. It was kind of inconsequential. There's no point in telling anyone about it. It's not the kind of information that points to any particular location or culprit. Not that there is one. So let's keep silent and everyone will be happy. I'll be happy, the good irrational me will be happy, the cold reasonable me will be happy as well. Yep. Good job, Asya. You solved it. It sure is nice to have a clean conscience. Well, not to love around here any longer, because I've had counterpoint. What if, and bear with me here, what if Ira is actually missing? Despite all odds, there's always a possibility that she's in danger. Yeah. If there's even the tiniest chance that my report will help in finding her, then that information is worth providing. And what if she really did elope with her beloved? Then my testimony won't change a thing. It's worthless at worst. That's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, that off chance of Ira being in danger and my words being the key to saving her makes for a strong argument. Whoa, my words being the key to saving her. Wow, yeah, that would be so amazing. And then I come and visit her in the hospital and she wouldn't even know how to thank me. She said I shouldn't have. And she said, I told you to leave me alone, dummy. But then I just shake my hand and respond, that's nothing. I was just doing what I was supposed to. No, I've gotta come up with something cooler. I need to think about that. Wait, why is she in the hospital? Do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? Jeez, of course not. I don't need my freaking testimony to save her. I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is calling home, telling her parents how happy she is with the love of her life. That's what I hope for. Oh, I keep having stupid thoughts today. At least I know what I should do now. I've made up my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I thought they expect anyone to come. I probably look silly, wouldn't be the first. Well, who cares? Walking down the staircase to the right, down the hall, there. That's the teacher's office. Oh, girl. There's a girl standing there, right by the door. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? Our town is really tiny, and so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name. I wonder what voice I should give her. She turns to look at me. I'm not sure what she's expecting, so I nod a little. Is there a queue? A queue? To the office? Oh no. I'm just waiting for someone. Okay. Hey. What? You're Asya, right? Yes. How did you know? That's kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything? I mean, it's not like we have lots of faces to remember here. You know me too, right? Sorry. Really? That's what I was talking about. It's not that I don't care to remember everyone's name. I just don't know where other people get them from. They say that in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other. But that's just not true. We learn about the people outside of our immediate circle through gossip or common friends. But I haven't made any new ones since the day Tosia left. Friggin' loser. And gossip. Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this and that. I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices, so I try not to pay attention. Wait, when I put it like that, it kinda does sound like my fault. My point is, when someone regurgitate the idea of everyone knows me, the word everyone doesn't include me. Name's Marina. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. You got something to share about Gavechskalia? How did you know? What do you mean, how? We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all. I see. For some reason, I thought they only broke the news to us. I was classmate. Well, it makes sense. They at least give the upperclassmen a heads up, just in case they happen to know her. Which means, you also know something about Ira? Yep. That's great. So, you talked to the teachers already? Sure did. Wow, Um, and what did you tell them? Tusk. That's between me and the investigation. You can't just spout information. You can't just spout info like that out in the open, Asya. The walls got ears. Oh, I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap. I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know her name like I was supposed to, but now I look like I don't know the first thing about vigilance. Vigilance? What the hell? Who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go in then. Marina suddenly blocks my path. No, you won't. I'm sorry? You're not telling them anything. She gestures with her hand, with her fingers to the tact of each syllable. Why? Because a bad feeling stirs up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna tell blah blah blah. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. I just can't help it, can I? We just met and I've already managed to mess everything up. Damn it! I desperately search for her face for signs of mockery, but really I can't find any. I've been waiting for you. Surprised? Of course I am. Oh wait, this has to be some stupid ruse. Well, I'm going to believe this girl and then she'll just laugh in my face about it. I'm serious. Ira told me about you. Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, they talked about me? Wow. I'm shocked Marina is being as friendly as she is, considering the kind of description Irako gave. Wait, does this mean she's a friend of Ira's? For some reason I never thought about her having any, at least not at school. That was really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira is like when she's with friends. I know you saw her yesterday. I figured you want to report it, so I ran here as soon as class ended. I guess it'd be easy to catch you between lessons, but I got so caught up in all of those stupid rumors, it kinda slipped my mind. She knows? But hey, what matters is that it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Well, Marina looks around the empty corridor before lowering her voice. If you tell them about yesterday, it will make everything worse. Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still. Oh, wait. I know Ira's probably fine, but isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share, with everyone, the quiet you. I just said what the fuck? I just said that we shouldn't talk about this stuff where the adults can hear. Wow. Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All of my stumbled protests sound so weak, they might as well be white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half the day doubting whether I should report at all. So what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. I deserve to testify. But some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I came over with reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. So I was right, my heart was right. Sure, I can't actually know that, since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say, but this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? What? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anything to stop me? Whatever it was, I don't mind this after all. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless Z.A.T is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, wouldn't it? And the fact that the world, for any reason, has decided to guide me towards the right path. That's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs, to the lobby, to the coat room. I don't really read this anymore. It drags me along so that I can feel my doubt turning into excitement. This is the definition of the right path. The girl knows about Ira. Oh my god. I want to know more about Ira too. The world wide wants me to know. Hello? Hello? Ooh. What? Z.A.T.O. I love the word. Oh, episode 1. Yo, Ira. Wait, it's only 7. Whoa. Oh, what the hell is your problem? Everyone is looking from Ira to Garin to the boy that just crashed on the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Huh? Krachevskaya. The fuck? Is she insane? Someone called a teacher. Whoa, she's bad. What? Not paying any attention to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garin. Her face is contorted with rage. Before she can react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on the desk. I hastily grab onto it. Read that again, and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him, then turns around and stomps back to her desk. The classmates who were caught up in the laughing fit just moments ago and are watching here in silent bewilderment. They scoot out of her way as she retrieves her bag, then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch! She ignores him. Oh my god. Krachevskaya, where are you going? Bump. Hey! Ira forcefully pushes past the teacher. You, Krachevskaya! What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this. Her threat falls on deaf ears. Hello? Oh. Everyone knew Krachevskaya. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like that a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its size, but because of its, let's say, exclusivity. I think that's it. Whoa, Vorkuta 5 prides itself on its virtually a non-existent crime rate. That's the natural consequence of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods people in the neighboring towns couldn't even dream of. Few get afforded such a privilege. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. So when someone like Ira appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent, she's a puzzling stain on a community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that sprouted in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she had appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible, that is, on Ira's parents. I'm gonna go get some water. Ugh. God damn. No, my throat is so dry. Okay. That is on Ira's parents, and questions began to arise. Why is Gravetsky's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they not understand how fortunate they are? They've been granted so much that they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them here? I've heard a lot of talks. I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more about Ira. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garland. Didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. It was kind of my fault for bringing up the notebook. Anyway, I was hoping to write a little in the library once school was done, but my bag slipped and all of the contents scattered on the floor. Of course they would get curious about it. Of course they want to see me read about the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school, and when she does, she can just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that, and also I was really scared. Ira has never looked as much as what the hell? Ira has never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garland, it was like I wasn't even there. About 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson. I think it was maths. I came in through the door. Ooh, she's a smoker. And there she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school. Oh, hi. Ira shot me a disinterested look. Hi. I awkwardly scuttled past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business. So I just sat there thinking about how I should approach her. It's not like I had some long conversation or formality in mind. I just wanted to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all that for me, that would just make me look self-centered. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was still in the store. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. When I swung that... What? When I heard what sounded like her getting off the windowsill, I swung open the door. Wait! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted through her hair. I love her art style, can I just say that? She looks beautiful. I got this rare chance, the world gave me this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. What am I supposed to say? Thank you? After just tumble off this toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there with my mouth helplessly open. I had to calm down, as if I had gone mute, as if every word in Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Whatever. No, wait, please. I took a step towards her and she jolted away like I was a leper. I didn't know what I was to say. I just knew I had to say something, even if it's the first thing that popped to mind. What? What the hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The windowsill. And you sat smoking there, right by the window. I thought, weren't you cold like that? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Thought so. Anything else? No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I figured I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garen read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. She then sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. I see. I looked down at the tiled wood floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sorts. I wanted to thank her regardless of the intent, but no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out something awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door, and this time I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. Slam! I stood there, dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I just hear that right? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she liked it? Ira likes my poetry? Gravechkaya? A bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I wanna sleep, bro. It's so tiring to read all this. Right. I need to get back to class. I thought that Ira was gonna be in the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons. Then I went to the store, then to the library for a walk. And then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Did I record? Hello? I think I did. Yeah, it's fine. I thought I didn't record. That scared the hell out of me. Huh? My notebook? I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh shoot, Bina. We borrowed your homework for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks. By the way, is this supposed to be you? He lifts a scrap of paper up to me. Oh no, I left it there. No, it's just a drawing. Yeah? You sure? It really sure looks like you. If you were pretty, it's not me. Whatever you say. Sometimes my classmates joke around with me. Whenever that happens, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Sometimes, something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. Even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head, not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was just walking home from school or to the store. or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira, about how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started taking new routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now. But Ira. She just walks past me in the corridor, not even look in my direction. I guess I don't stand in the crowd, but no, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder, even though it took me all my courage just to muster that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey Vadim, what? Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? Can I have it back? 50 kopecks? When was that again? Last Friday. Jesus, you remember things like that? Can I have it back? Man, I don't even remember taking it. Oh, you're a bitch. The fuck? You sure you're not making this up? Maybe I give it to someone else. No, it was you. Jeez, I don't freaking know. It's half a ruble. Shabina, who gives a shit? Yeah, why do you care so much? So petty. You probably just lost it or something. My eyes keep snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up, what would she do? Bugging in front of everyone. That would be really funny. Hey, stop thinking that. Maybe he really did forget. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. My credit card crashed shopping with that. But it's not the end of the world. I'm not exactly starving. Lately I've been eating too much junk anyways. Yeah. Maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That'd be nice. Asia, you don't use makeup at all, right? No, I don't. We're not allowed to though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? Nobody's gonna send you home for it. Oh, that's good, I guess. These girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice though. That is when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Vadim. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose we have very different senses of humor. But you've never tried it before, yeah? Makeup? No, never. Seriously? You're like 15 already. 14. Same thing. You gotta learn to do it at some point, especially with that complexion. Well, I'm not really... Hey, how about we help you out? How about we help you out? Yeah, just some light makeup. You'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Oh shit, wrong voice. Alright, but... Yay, come here then. Oh, ABC is girls. I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with a goal to make someone feel bad. Shit. Fuck. I really believe that if someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't know they're being mean. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them, or scream at them, or punish them, or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing as I run out of the corridor. I'm covering my face. I don't need any teacher seeing me like this. At least the toilet's closed so I can wash this mess off quickly. But I should stop falling for these pranks, but... Bonk. Sorry. Ugh, the hell? Ira jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God, I just can't handle her looking at me like this. I'm sorry. Oh fuck, I missed. I just need to get to the restroom, sorry. I just need to wash it off. What does her face look like? After a month, reality had dawned on me. I keep telling myself that Ira's action had nothing to do with me. She told me that much, and in no uncertain terms. She said that, and I kept repeating it again and again and again and again. But I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to the faint hope that Ira pitied me, that she cared about me for God knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? Her lashing out at her classmates she found annoying, one who just so happened to make fun of me, her not joining in, her telling me she liked my writings. She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. Oi! 3 coins clanked against my desk. 20, 20, 10. So he remembered? There. Thanks for that unforgettable night. Everyone around erupts in snickers. Hey, you're a cheap deal. You're free later? Very funny. Oh please, Shubina, get a sense of humor. Your face is dragging down on class morale. That's right. You're doing all of us a disservice. Think of your classmates for once. I let myself believe something would change. I thought about it as if I deserved it. How long have I been recording? Almost 1 hour. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problems. I was just being greedy, plain and simple. Getting my hopes up was some silly coincidence. It's all so stupid I can't help but laugh. But that's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit to, but it's better late than never, right? I got a little too caught up in my own little world. But hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I can still appreciate those little encounters of Ira for what they were, brief but wonderful moments. I could reminisce fondly about that one time I lucked out and saw Karen all scared and confused. Or that one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. I could do that because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things that they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. It doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit on its own. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now, until I decided that what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, what is there to complain about? No, seriously. I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head and even my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, people to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades and teachers tell me I have great potential. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. I help them with their studies when they ask me to. That's right. I've got classmates that I can always talk to. Guys I can laugh along with, even if their jokes don't always land. Even if my sense of humor isn't the best. I have all of this right here, right now. Everything that a girl in my age could ever ask for. So why did I act as if that wasn't enough? You idiot! What? Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? It looks like she's gonna slap me, but instead swings her boot against a snow hill. She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping clumps of snow on. Wait, what? Can I go back? She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping clumps of snow stuck onto my whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira, how did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole growling and giggling about it. Can you stand? Yeah. I clumsily get up, my limbs feel rigid. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally, but there was no one Nowhere else to sit near the school's back entrance, and my legs were starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake off the snow off my skirt and tights. In the snow? What the hell? The flakes snow fall gently on the ground below. Look at Ira. Her face is, huh? The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. I shouldn't be presumptuous, it's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't. But the question escapes if I can manage to cut myself short. So why are you here? What do you mean, why? I told you. Gary was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I said that out loud, I realized I messed up. I really did. Now she's going to punch me. I was going to punch me for real. She's going to punch me and then never speak to me again. I don't even say sorry. I just brace myself for the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it. No, not really. It doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah, he pissed me off. And you pissed me off too. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believe that, right? Shut up. Right? I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid. I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter, Brian? Really? Who would fall for that? I stared at that shriveled up piece of paper, and something about its existence felt extremely sad to me. You wanna burn it? Huh? I have matches. No thanks. But anyways, I fold the letter and shove it into my pocket. It'll get damp inside. I don't care. I can't throw it away. A fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words didn't choose to be bitter. Oh my god, that's deep, bro. It's okay. Even if this whole thing isn't real. I met Ira today. Ira came. After all those weeks of praying, Ira came. Thank you. I smiled at her, even after I come to terms with it. No, right after I was saying it to myself, to the world, I knew that I wasn't lying. I couldn't throw away that last dumb scrap of hope I had. That last involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. Even if it took so long, she finally came. I didn't do anything really. Oh wait, is this Yuri? Wait. Flustered. I was flustered. Is she flustered? Really? That's cute. It's just so cute. What's with you? Right, I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry, I'm fine. Whatever, I'm going home. What? Already? Ira gives me a quick once over. You take care. Yeah, okay. Bye bye. We wave at each other and I watch her disappear behind the corner. I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't. I feel there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just want to know that. I just know that it's a lot. I turned and walked a couple steps in the direction of home. No, changed my mind. I run back. But my legs are still so stiff. I turn the same corner Ira's not passing. She's already gone. I sigh. The snow here isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. I don't want to skip all this. It's so boring though. I don't get it though. It's okay, my life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library or for a walk. And then when it got dark, I headed home, day by day. Sometimes my classmates joked around me. Whenever that happened, again. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school or to the store, or just wandering the streets killing time. I was thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira, and about how interesting it would be if we talked. I ventured to stay out longer. I started taking new routes, and as naive as blah blah blah, and as naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it again and again, walking and walking, praying and praying. Do you assholes ever shut up? Huh? Ugh, this bitch. Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. And she caught me in a really dumb pose. Well, that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen there if I knew she'd see me like that. Though choosing truth when playing with these guys, I'm not sure what's worse. Oh well. I'm saying all this, but what I got, what I chose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging, wishing so hard as I could. Wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear, and so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a blasting glance. All the boys skirt out of her way, only Garen doesn't. This is Garen? I thought this was Vadim. Wait. Move. Nah. What's the rush? Come play with us too. Huh? Dude, you serious? Come on, have some fun for a change. Look, Shabina's having fun. Right, Shabina? What was that? Please, don't look. Yes. See? Ira doesn't flinch. Out of my way. Oh what? You gonna throw a chair at me? Reverence. Surprised, Ira puts her back on the nearest desk. She starts skipping through it. Karen lets out an awkward chuckle. What, got a grenade in there or something? She looks at him. Huh? Ooh, whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? Everyone shifts away. Oh, what was that? Huh? What the hell? Something silvery. Oh, that's cool. It's a bowl compass. Is that... You serious? She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn into jeers. Psycho, nutcase, crazy bitch. Ira lowers her compass and makes her way to her desk looking unbothered. It's just like the last time. Ira says without acknowledging my existence. We stun onlookers. No, most people would think she didn't plan on helping me at all. And that's why I'm inclined to think. Yet, my unreasonable heart is still elated, and I'm getting some really silly thoughts. What the fuck? The 2 times when Ira lashed out at Garen were the 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times and weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I would agree. If only I didn't do anything really. Ira didn't show up that day. Oh my god. Over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school anymore. Anywhere anymore. Because in that moment I've got all the justification I could ask for. It was everything I hoped for. Got a lot. But I'm still a very greedy person. I'm still not good enough. Wait. so far. I'm actually so tired, bro. It's fine. Okay, never mind. I saw my classmates regularly just out and about, blah blah blah. But it was as if Ira spent all of her free time at home, which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I heard and could assume, she didn't have the best relationships with her parents, spending hours on end in a home like that every day. No, I really doubt that. The other, more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered. That sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that, bother the heck out of her. I felt brave about it. I could totally get pissed. She could push me away, she could even attack me. Whoa. But for some reason I just really didn't think she would. My breath halted. Oh, hey. Hi. The vents near the research institute expel hot air. Nobody really goes here aside from the staff coming out for a smoke. I never ran into any, but the ground here is still littered with cigarette butts. So that's a safe bet in my books. Why is Ira here out of all places? Again? How many times can you buy into these stupid pranks? They should send you all the way out here. What? No! I didn't get any letters after that. I'm just taking a stroll. A stroll? Here? Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. What happened? Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Gives me an incredulous look. Do you like smoke? Oh, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area? Yes, I know that. You wanna try that? What? Smoking? No thank you. Okay. She shrugs. But awkward start. I can't let it end here. I need to just what about you, Ira? I mean, why are you here? When were you at the institute? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh, you bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet. I mean, it's really nice. You look up for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. I know it's not. With all I've heard about her family, the fact she still goes out of her way to act like this, she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents has never even crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would. But I was different. She wouldn't do something. No. She wouldn't do something just because she was ordered to. She'd have to really care about it. Crap, that proves it. Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home, Ira is cooking, packing lunch and carrying it to the edge of town. That goes against everything I've heard, but it still makes so much sense. That's why I never see her on the street. That's why she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't idle away at the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. That's why I'm just such a piece of trash. Whoa. No. She only said her mom forgets her lunches sometime. Lunches are prepared in advance. She doesn't take long to get to the institute, even if you walk from the other side of town. Yes, that's true. She still has plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. What? Ira walks back into the building. What's your problem, bro? Did I really need an explanation? It's none of my business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Kevin doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish you would be. Your friend's not here today. Ooh, what do you think? Oh, she's not really my friend. Your pitbull then. Pitbull? Hey, that's spot on. You can't make a harmless joke around that chick without her throwing a conniption fit. It's annoying as shit. They think we're friends? Well, not really, but looks like they picked up on it. When Ira reacting like that to me being used as a laughing stock. So it wasn't just me. It's not just my wishful thinking. That's so nice to hear. Even if I still don't know for sure. It's the most comforting thing I've heard out of Gavin's mouth to date. At least she barely shows up. Yeah, they'll probably kick her out before New Year's with that attendance record. Good riddance. That's right. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimum attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where is she going to go? Damn, good point. Phew. Well, her parents can just send her away. You mean to another town? Yeah, to a relative or something. Whoa, no. Oh man, now that you say that, everyone pretend to be surprised when that happens. No. I hate how they are right. I hate that I can see that happening. Everyone's talking about it. How I was a nuisance to our household. It's been like that for a long time. But still, she forgets her lunch sometimes. That can't happen. No, it can't. It's not fair. They can't send her away. She can't go. She's so nice. She cares. She does. Maybe she's not for me, but for her family. Why would they send her away? This is too cruel. They can't do that. If they do, then it will all be over. If they do, then it won't. Then I won't. Yeah. We just started. I don't know what. I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but that doesn't matter. Even if she just tolerates me, even if she doesn't want anything to do with me, I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. What is this? I raise my head and look out the window. Oh, the snow. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. Dark pine branches sway under its way. A long grey cloud glide placidly. Around across the tundra, far past the fences, past the mountain ridge, so far away that I can't picture it. So far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful blood like me. So if I've earned this world's good grace, why can't a person so much more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything I can do? Stop. A bird flies past the window. Ira. What? I'm really using up all of my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girl's bathroom, just like she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick to her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like to go. I know you don't like going to class as much, but you can't really get kicked out like that. Is that why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. I'm not stupid. I don't think you are. You just really not care. Every son says that you'll get sent away. Your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. A Of course it's true. I knew it was true when I asked the question. Maybe you just cleaned up. You start skipping now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I can help. We can go to the library or something, and then there's only 1 month left. It's not gonna work. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Because I knew it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. A selfish ploy to get some scraps out of Ira's time before she goes. I wonder, should I do the same approach? It's only been 3 years, but now that I think back to it, it's all so hazy. I was a very different person then, I'm sure, as I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. Hey, thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was a dumb suggestion of you. It was nice of you. Nice, right? She doesn't know how she thinks I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. I'm not going to the toilet. Oh, actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yes, you know, one we use for classes. Maybe you've seen something like that around lying here? Ira's expression darkens. Don't worry, we're just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little too carried away. I've checked the whole class in the corridors, it's probably somewhere obvious, but I'm just no good at this kind of stuff. When I hit Igor's pencil box, they found it right away. She throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill without saying a word. Ira storms past me, but I grab onto the edge of her dress just as she's about to leave. Wait, I said it's fine. We were just playing a game, really. Please, don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? No, sure, same difference. She walks out to the corridor. I tag behind. I'm not sure what place. It becomes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. Wait, seriously? She swings open the door to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in. Gah! Some poor guy tumbles out, almost colliding with me. We're sorry. He turns and shakes his head at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? I follow Ira into the... Ugh, the smell is so much worse in this one. I look around and see Ira's hand reaching above one of the stalls. Ah, there it is. My diary. Right above the tiny window at the top. Ira steps on the toilet bowl. Please be careful. I'm fine. She grabs onto the flush tank secure way above. Then, using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill. Catch. Pap. I clasp the diary in my hands. It's really been here all along. I look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly trying to get down. Wow, thank you. Yeah. What? Ira almost loses her balance, but jumps just in time. The bowl making a clank. Oh, whoa, are you okay? Yeah, let's get out of here. You think it's broken? No, I didn't see anything. Huh? But what I be? Type shit, Ira, type shit. I see. Thank you again. How did you know it was gonna be in the boys' room? You think Shuri would go into the ladies' room? No, I I suspected they put it there. I just didn't have the courage to enter. You can't keep doing this. I know. I should check from the start. Sarosh. I don't think that's what she meant, but okay. No, you can't get going along with it. It was just a game. It wasn't. No, really, you were just playing around. Bullshit! You know damn well what they're doing. They're not your friends. I never said they were. They wanted you to tell them to piss off for once in your life. I can't. Do you like being a victim that much? You won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. It's not that bad, and I wouldn't. I can't just say something like that to them. I'm sorry. Why the hell not? Well, it wouldn't be right, and for the love of, it's not like I never tried it before. When I say something, they just make fun of me and nothing changes. So freaking what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them. I'm not like you. I just can't do that. I can't act like I don't care when everyone's laughing. I can't look people in the eye like that. And when I go along with it, at least they talk to me, and I know you're okay on your own, but So what's your plan? Huh? That's it? You're gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously? She exhaled sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. I'm so disappointed in myself. Asya, yes? You know I'm leaving soon. That's right, I understand what she's getting at. The unspoken rule Gary and his friends have been sticking to, holding themselves back when Ira's around. The real cowardly reason I'm so terrified of her going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand she's been dealt is much worse than mine. But here I am, whining and clinging to her like a leech. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together. And yet, I can't think of a single thing to give her. Write me a poem. Huh? A poem? Why? What kind of question is that? 'Cause I like him? Oh, really? You like them? You like my poems? Why else would I ask? Ah, that's so cute. Thank you very much. I mean, yes, of course. Alright, one. Do you want it to be about something, or maybe a specific matter? I don't care. Anything. Alright. I'll think of something then. I'll try. Yeah, you do that. Ira checks her wristwatch. I gotta go. See you around, I guess. Ready? Yeah, alright. See you around. She waves her hand and leaves. I watch her walking down the empty corridor. Empty. I've really stayed in school for way too long. The shadows stretch along the hall. Tall and dark. My heart is pounding. I should get going too. Oh my god. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lesson, then went to the store. Blah blah, it's the same shit again and again. Oh, it's the same thing. Ira, hi. What are you doing here? Ira points to the cigarette. Oh no. I mean, what are you doing at the center? Came to return to some books. Oh, what the fuck? So you go to the library? What are you reading? Stuff. You don't wanna say? You won't like it. Huh? Why not? Looks like she's really weighing down the pros and cons of exposing me to her taste in literature. She reads something she shouldn't. Maybe she thinks it's too dark or crass for someone like me. It's kind of unfair though, isn't it? The other week I finished The Plague by Camus. Never read it. It's about a physician trying to save a town from an epidemic. It's very visceral, but I enjoyed it a lot. Not sure I agree with the message though. Yeah, what was it? It was basically is that evil is an inherent part of life. You can try warding it off, but it will never be for good. Fuck heck. And even if you do, if you do the things in times of crisis, there will always be something greater force. There will always be some greater force spiking your guns. Yeah, sounds about right. Huh? I guess there are some okay people in the world, but there's a lot of dirtbags. Really? That's a pretty depressing way to look at it. That's how it feels. I don't know if I agree. At least I've never met someone I call a dirtbag. You serious? Karen's right there. Karen? Well, he's not that bad. Really, I don't think he means it. I'm sure everyone's just trying the best they can. Most people wouldn't want to cause anyone pain, right? I think that's something Camus and I can agree on. Yeah, right. If everyone's so nice, where's all that greater evil coming from? You think it's a natural phenomenon? No, of course. There are things we perceive as painful, and there are really horrible, awful things happening every day. But I think it's right to call them evil. Evil is intentional. Those things don't come from bad intentions. Sadness, loneliness, misunderstanding, fear. I understand Asia actually, but not evil. There was this famous judge, Dionysius something, from ancient Greece, I think. Anyways, he said, evil is not a being, for if it were, it wouldn't be totally evil. Evil has no place among being. Okay, so Hitler's not evil? That's a rather extreme example, but it's not like he was born that way, was he? I mean, it wasn't his natural quality, I don't think. So, the point still stands. He grew up and became evil as hell. Evil exists, it's not freaking everywhere. Just cause there's a reason for it doesn't make it better. Of course not. I just don't like when it's described as something omnipresent. Omni what? It's like, doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, we were unborn with some big evil force inside us. I doubt the universe is any different. What? The universe ain't a person. Of course it's different. Well, yes, it's not. I know that. But it is a kind of being, right? Since every being is pure by default, so is the universe. Because it's the idea of the idea of being itself, right? And I'm not making any sense, am I? You're not. Sorry. It's whatever. About what I expect. What does that mean? You're weird. Ooh, you say weird things. For a second I feel a lump rising in my throat. But then I realized something. I doesn't look annoyed with me. In fact, it's not like she's not even repulsed by me at all. I don't get it, but isn't it nice being able to think that way? That everyone's good deep down, like nobody would ever hurt someone on purpose. That's a sweet world you're living in. How do you do it? If I were you, I'd be angry as hell. Aren't you pretty angry? Whoa, even angrier? Yes. I'd be 100 times as pissed. Scary. You bet. I imagine I rupturing 100 chairs. 100 chairs flying towards 100 Garens. Chairs like whole campuses singing. I was like, boys up. Dozens of hands. Half are for holding furniture, half are for holding stationery. The halo of chairs and compasses. Halo drawn with compass. Every new compass draws another halo. 100 times more halo. 100 times more compasses, 100 times more halos. I'm surrounded by 100 halos. We talk for a little while longer. Just idle chatter while she finishes her smoke. I tell her about some of the books I've recently read, my impressions, my interpretations. I'm not exactly used to sharing those, so my thoughts come out something dumb and crumpled. She keeps listening though. Every time I say something, I search Ira's face for signs of boredom. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough, but I can't find anything of the sort. Oh jeez, I feel so happy I might die. I gotta go. She puts out her cigarette butt. Oh, really? Yeah, plans. I understand. But some of the novels sounded pretty interesting. I'll check them out if I don't forget them. Really? Please let me know if you do. And sorry for the stupid philosophy talk. Can you shut up with the freaking apologies? I just said thanks. I sorry. Ira gives me a look so threatening I cut myself off. Right. I hope you enjoy them. She nods in approval. Phew. Oh, and the books I read, they were yes. Angelique by Anne Gollon. And Angelique? The romance series? Yeah, it's historical. It's not just lovey-dovey stuff, you know. I know. My mom really liked them. They seem wonderful. I never got to reading them, and I didn't really expect you to be into. They're fine. It's not like I'm a huge fan of them or anything. You're not. It's just that you want to read something historical or whatever. Yeah, alright. Okay. I remember that. Oh, looks like she's about to say something else, but then turns on her heel and stomps away. See you. Yeah, see you around. Ira disappears down the street. There she goes again. My body leans on the frigid walls. My legs are weak. We talked. Ira and I really talked. I never would have guessed. It was even nicer than I imagined. Bro, how long have I been playing this game? I've been playing for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm stopping now, bro. I can't play for that long. Anyways, I'll leave it to the next time I touch this game. It's kind of boring though, so I don't know if I'll touch it. But I'll see. Thank you for watching if you're watching.